I am QO, and we thank you, my brother. Is there another query at this time? Yeah, on a different topic. I would like to ask about the idea that the information that you share and that we provide generally falls within the realm of. Let me reword that. People typically find it through a means of researching conspiracy theories, and there's a path to finding the law of one, and the other channeled material by first discovering conspiracy and then finding the channeled material. And sometimes people sort of fall away from the conspiracy aspect, but I wanted to ask what the role of conspiracy theories and that path of first finding conspiracy and then finding the spiritual information, what the dynamic is there, and what the proper role of the conspiracy theories are in the heart of spiritual evolution. I am QO and am aware of your query, my brother. The so-called conspiracy theories are, for many entities, as you have mentioned, a beginning movement away from the generally accepted explanation of the nature of reality. For that which is hidden is known within the inner being to be of a spiritual nature, ultimately, for each individual. Thus, the subconscious knowing of the need to seek that which is hidden within the self oftentimes begin with the seeking that which is hidden in the outer reality. There being an inner sense that the hidden quality is of importance to the individual mind-body-spirit complex. However, when this path is seeking to know more about the hidden qualities of the so-called planetary game or conspiracy theories as to how this game is played is pursued long enough by an entity which is enough interested in riddles and puzzles to move beyond that which is of the conspiracy nature. Eventually, such an entity discovers that it does not feel fulfilled in that inner sense of craving fulfillment by knowing more and more of the conspiracy scenario. Who did what to whom and why? When this sense of lack of fulfillment becomes strong enough, such an entity becomes more aware that there is something lacking within this hidden story. There is something there that might point the attention and the consciousness and the expenditures of energy inward to this conspiracy buff. Shall we say, for it is discovered that this sense of craving is stronger than the desire to know something that was hidden, and therefore feel more informed than the average consumer of information within your culture. The desire to move beyond being controlled by forces that are unseen and who have supposedly contact with entities of an extraterrestrial nature, perhaps, who are behind their machinations, causes the seeker of truth to be born in a fashion within the conscious mind and the sensitive heart of the entity who has heretofore decided that there was something more to the illusion than normally experienced, and now has decided that there is more to the illusion than conspiracies and Illuminati and Malta and so forth. Thus, the seeker may be born as a portion of the path of seeking begins within that investigation into the planetary game. When the seeker then discovers the spiritual journey, then all seems to fall into place, as the pieces of the puzzle are more able to be placed in the proper location within the mind-body-spirit complex of the newborn seeker of love and light. Thus, within this realm of secrecy may be sown the seeds of infinity, and the seeker of truth moves forward. Is there another query, my brother? Yes, the realm of conspiracy theories is vast, and some of the popular conspiracy theories, if they are true, could be at the root of all suffering on the planet. So, some positive seekers, after finding the spiritual heart of evolution, still care about the nature of these conspiracies and want to raise awareness. But doing so can sometimes induce fear and create distortion. It's my understanding that that's why the Confederation tends not to wish to speak too directly about these conspiracy theories. Are there any suggestions that the Confederation has for those seekers who do care about these particular conspiracies and want to raise awareness but not create more distortion and fear? I am QO and am aware of your query, my brother. Again, we move back to the concept of intention. Whatever action an entity undertakes with the intention of being of service to others is that action that begins to polarize the consciousness in the positive sense. Many seekers, in the best of intentions, tend at times to move into areas of transient information and experience. It is difficult to move clearly and concisely within the realm of illusion in which you now find yourselves, whether there is a conspiracy afoot or not. Thus, the Confederation of Planets, in the service of the one infinite Creator, feel that it is important for entities to look first to the intention of service to others, and secondarily to look to the amelioration of the suffering that is caused by the so-called hidden hands and hidden motives of entities. When there is a means of avoiding the difficulty of the fear being introduced, it is most necessary to then step back from the movement into that realm of experience. We feel that this has not been as well stated as we would wish, for this instrument is beginning to tire. We shall attempt clarity. The seeker of truth who wishes to serve those who are in need of the basic ingredients of their life experience, the ability to choose their path, the ability to live without fear, the ability to feed and clothe the family, the ability to consider the nature of the reality in which they move, the ability to seek a greater reality within all. These are the areas in which entities may, indeed, serve others with the intention to give assistance to those who require it and request it. Thus, the intention is all that matters. The way that we of the Confederation of Planets in the service of the One Infinite Creator have always suggested that the spiritual seeker pursue the path of service to others is to attempt to exemplify those qualities of that path, which are fundamentally the love of the Creator within all beings, sharing the light of this Creator with all with whom each entity comes in contact on a daily basis, and attempting to see the unity of all creation before one. Whether it seems an illusionary separation of entities pursuing various means of control and manipulation of others, or seeming to give that which is needed to others when it is needed. Thus, our suggestion to each serious seeker of truth is to become that which you seek in the actions of your daily round of activities. Attempt to love with a whole heart when you're confused as to the nature of the experience confronting you. Attempt to share the light that you know of as the Creator within you. See the unity of all beings. Seek the light and praise the light, and praise the one Creator in all. This, of course, will be translated by each seeker in a unique fashion, for there is no one way that works for each seeker. But if you have, within your heart and within your mind, the desire to be of service to others, then it will be a natural thing to resist not evil, for it perpetuates, as you say, that quality. If you fight or attempt to control that which is done to others, even out of the best of intentions, you are perpetuating that which you seek to eradicate. For that is the game of negative polarity. To control, to resist, to manipulate for the benefit of the few. The seeker of truth, however, does not recognize any division of a true nature in any being. That which is seen as evil or negative is the darker side of unity. At some point, all negatively oriented entities will, of their own free will choice, desire to seek the light in the same sense as the positive entities do. For at some point, within the evolutionary process, it is not possible to move forward without seeing all the same as the self. In your illusion, in this third density experience, it seems that there are the positive and negative entities that are so vastly separated from each other that there could be no possible union at any time. This is another illusion, my sisters and brothers. See then the Creator in all, for the Creator has made all that there is. There is nothing but the Creator. Look above and beyond that which seems negative and divisionary. For it is an illusion, and at some point it shall be ameliorated and rectified. There will be once again the unity of all creation, as each individual within the infinite creation exercises its free will to move back into unity with the one infinite Creator, bringing all its infinite choices to the one Creator as means by which it may know itself more fully, more intensely, and with greater variety. All is one, my sisters and brothers. There is no other truth. At this time, we thank each for calling our presence today in your circle of seeking. We are honored to have been able to join you. We are inspired by you in your seeking within this dense and heavy illusion, which seems to cloud every perception and make it difficult to see where the path might be. Move forward in love and in light at all times. That is your truth. That is your heart. That is your destiny. We are those of QO. We leave you now in that love and in that light. Adone Vasu Baragas.